Hi. In my last video, I promised that I would tell the story about when I decided I wanted to start working on being able to move my tongue quickly and say things fast, da 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 da. And I'm going to do that for you right now. The story goes back to when I was 15 years old and I was entering this vocal competition that I entered every year. It's like the kind of thing where you go to a convention center in a bigger town for me, and you sit in this little room. You've got some professional in the back, some judge that's going to judge you, and you perform your two pieces. I had done it a couple of years already. This particular year, my accompanist canceled on me at the last minute, and I thought, well, I've practiced this a bunch on my own anyway, at my own piano. Maybe if I accompany myself, it might get me some extra points with the judges. So I decided to go ahead and do that. So I got there and I played my ballad and my up-tempo tune, and I accompanied myself. And I mean, I really wasn't very good back then, but I thought I did pretty well. Anyway, the adjudicator, the judge, her name was Perla Warren, and she had come from San Francisco. And to me, that was huge. Like San Francisco, that's the big city. So I was nervous and excited to perform for her, but also anxious about what she was going to tell me. Anyway, she listened to me. She's just this little older woman, and she, when I'm finished, she tells me to stand up. I stood up, and she walked right up to me, and she goes, "Why do you play and sing?" And I said, "Well, my accompanist actually canceled on me, so I just thought I'd play for myself." And she goes, "It's not good. You must choose." She goes, "Either you play or you sing. You cannot do both. It's not good." And I was like, "Really?" And she was like, "Yes, you must choose." And then she did a crazy thing. She got right up in my face and she starts going, diggada 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 diggada, like that, right in my face. I'm thinking two things while she's in my face. I'm thinking, personal space, please. And I'm thinking, how the heck does she move her tongue so fast? Blew me away. All right. So then I didn't even know the point she was trying to make. I think she was trying to tell me, you can't possibly have the audience in the palm of your hand, diggada diggada, if you're playing piano. I think that's what she was trying to tell me. My older self would go back and tell that woman, "Are you kidding me? What about Nat Cole? What about Elton John? People have made successful livings playing and singing," but I was just a kid, so I didn't think of that. So I did two things when I left there. One is that I started practicing how to say diggada 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 really fast. And the next is that I quit singing. I decided she was right and I needed to choose, and I chose piano. So I went away to college, chose piano. I didn't work on my singing anymore. I sang in the choir, the jazz choir there, because I didn't want to give it up altogether, but I didn't work on it. I didn't have lessons. I didn't practice. I just worked on my piano playing for 4 years, and basically nobody even knew that I sang. I didn't sing. I didn't really sing anymore. And who's to say, maybe that in the end made me a better musician. Maybe it made me a better singer when I decided to go back to singing. I had all these new ideas in my head and things that I had learned from playing the piano. That's my story. Everybody's got their story. But the thing is, how dare she tell me that when I'm a kid? And my point in this story is, my gosh, be careful what you tell kids. They're going to listen to you. And they're going to do what you say, especially if it's just this little kid from a tiny town and you're from a big city, and they're going to take everything you say at face value, especially if they're serious and they're working hard, and I was. So shame on that lady. Why did she do it? I don't know why she did it, but she did. And maybe it made me turn out better anyway. Might have, but I don't think she should have done it. So there's my story. And she did teach me to say diggada diggada super fast. So,